Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. Today, my message, people, is how to get from your real world to the vision world, or the vision you see in your mind. You know, I think it's really cool to understand this and know the distinction. That way you can really use it to your benefit. So I'm going to break this down for you. So first and foremost, the whole idea of having goals, especially big vision, big goals, it's obviously a lot more drastic or big difference from where you are right now. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I don't care how good your life is, there's another higher, better, amazing version of your life that's out there that we all truly desire, whether we admit it or not. So it's like that is indeed the vision of where you're going. You know, now the reality, on the other hand, is sometimes the total freaking opposite. You know what I'm saying? Where things are contrary to the vision that you have in your mind. Now, what I think frustrates most people is that they can't see and keep their focus on the future that they have in mind long enough to get the motivation to keep on going, because they're so caught up focusing on the present circumstances that they're currently experiencing. Because in reality, for most people, and just in general, as usual, human beings, your reality is what's in front of you right now. But for people that are visionaries, or people that desire to be visionaries, have to have not only have a vision, but also have the ability to stay focused on that vision, to get the ideas and develop the plans to eventually manifest whatever that vision is that you have in your mind, whatever that looks like, people. You know, whatever your amazing life look like, you have to be able to visualize that and stay focused on that long enough for you to get the roadmap on how to get there, which is what the plans look like. Now, here's an idea I have for you, people. So it's like, for people that are visionary also, they must be able to be grounded too in what we call reality, because without paying attention to your present circumstances, then you'll trip yourself up, because you're missing the little things. And the little things, a lot of little things, is what make a huge difference, people. So you'll miss, if you too focus on the vision that you have in your mind and you ignore the present circumstances, then you miss a lot of things, man. You really do. A lot of little things, I should say, because you'll catch the big stuff. So one of the ideas I want to give you is this. I want you to develop the habit of setting measurable goals. You know what I'm saying? I want you to basically, the vision is the end point. So let's just say that that's 100. It's almost impossible to go from 1 to 100 in one leap. So what you do is you break that goal into like smaller increment. You know you're going to 100, but for right now, let's just set a goal to get to 10. To get to 10. Right now, you're only sitting on 1 anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to develop the ability and the mindset to understand that you know the end vision in mind, but you understand that it's going to take time, people. That's where patience comes in. It's going to take a lot of other things too for you to get there. But my point is, for right now, my topic, my focus for today is for you to focus on what's next. You know, like what's the smaller incremental goal that you can hit. So again, the end goal is 100. Right now, I'm suggesting set a goal to get to 10, because you only have 1 right now. And what happened is that's going to push you to do more than what you're doing right now in order for you to develop the habits to get you to that 10. Now, once you get to that 10, you can set another goal. Maybe it's to go to 30 or 20 or 40, something close by, though. You don't want to go too far off. But let's just say it's 20 at that point. You set that new goal when you reach 10, because now you know how to get to 10. So you're going to use some of the knowledge and experience that you've learned from getting to that 10, and you're going to duplicate those habits to get you to the 20 or the 30 or whatever that is that you're shooting for. And you do that incrementally over time, and then eventually you get to the 100. I'm realizing, people, that to eliminate a lot of the frustration that you have, it's a recent epiphany, and I'm sharing it with you because, you know, for people, the way we're taught is to just focus on where you're going. And I say that too, but it's like 10 is also a part of where you're going, because in order to get to your end goal, you have to pass that path anyway. So it's like, why not set something that's more closer to your goals? And then what happen is, in your mind, what you're doing is you're tricking your man, because your man is going to accept the fact that, you know what, 100 is impossible in your mind right now, but you know what, 10 is very realistic, because it's not far off and it doesn't require as much of you. You know what I'm saying? Gradual progression, people, is always better than overnight changes like that, you know? So it's like you want to work towards getting to that point first, that smaller goal. And as you hit that smaller goal, you set another goal that's along the path to where you're destined and want to go. And I promise you, people, what you're going to find as you do that is that, number one, you'll feel more excited, because and that excitement lead to motivation, because now your mind believes that it is possible. It believes that you can get to that 10 mark, you know? And because it believes it, then you'll be motivated to take the actions that are necessary right now to help you to get to that 10. And then as you get closer and closer to the 10, the more excited you get, the more motivated you get, because, man, you're like, it's within reach. It's a strike distance away, you know? So I want you to start looking at your goals and vision and figuring out, what is that 10 mark? What is that number 10 mark? You know, your goal is 100. What is that 10 mark for you? What is the next milestone that you can get to that would really help you to not only move your goal or move you further along, closer to your goal, but, you know, shit, I just said it. That is what it is. You just want to set a mark that's on your way towards the long-term goal that you set for yourself, people. I really want you to practice at this. I really want you to start thinking about this and figuring that out for yourself, because I promise you, people, it will help you to get rid of procrastination, because why would you procrastinate when you can hit the goal because it's so much closer? So, you know, you definitely want to make sure that your goal is measurable, achievable. You know, obviously we know specific, SMART goals, you know, specific, measurable, achievable, reasonable, and timeable, in the sense that it's within the time frame. You know, you can look that up. There's stuff you can find online about SMART goals, man, but I'm more specifically focusing on right now on you just simply setting benchmarks along the path to accomplishing your goal, because I know that it will lead you to feeling more motivated, feeling more in control of your life, because it's incremental goal that you know you can hit. You know what I'm saying? And it's all along the path to the big long-term goal. So it's like you set the big goal, whatever that is, something that seems impossible now, and you bring it back down to your current circumstances, so which is your reality. So it's like your vision reality and your physical reality. You have to really learn how to straddle both worlds, man. Even for visionaries like myself, I have to stay grounded in the present reality too, because it's like it helps you to really not trip up. You know what I'm saying? It really helps you to really be present to the flaws that you need to work on. And as you work on those flaws, obviously, it's setting yourself up to win later in the future. Anyways, people, with that being said, that is indeed the message today. My declaration for your life, number one, is that you are a millionaire. Number two, you're married to the person of your dreams. And number three, you're in the best shape of your life and you have amazing health, people. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God that's inside of you, man, will continue to lead you, continue to guide your steps, continue to give you the mental fortitude to do what is necessary to develop and elevate yourself to the next level of your amazing life, people. I pray that you develop the discipline and the ability to do what's necessary to take one step forward or more every single day towards accomplishing your vision that you see in your mind. With that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.